Hi everyone, welcome to the Oasis Healing Temple, and in today's reading we're going to be asking the heart for some messages, and today we have 3 piles to choose from. You may be drawn to the crystal or the card that you see in front of you, and for pile 1 we have the ruby aura quartz. This is the heart for pile number 1. And your card is the third eye chakra. Let's take a look at that image. Pile number 2, you have the green cat's eye heart. Okay, and your card is the journey home. Alright, and pile number 3, you have the ruby rose aura heart. Very pretty. It has what looks like an eye. And your image is dancing with the sun. Alright, those are your pile choices for today. Head to the description box for your pile or piles. You may have more than one card or heart speaking to you today, and that's fine. And look in the description box, and I'll see you at your readings. Welcome pile number 1, and I'm going to put your heart up here for everybody who chose the ruby rose heart or the third eye chakra card. This is your reading. So I'm going to set this here, and what I see here is you may be seeing the truth clearly or getting a third eye activation, connection to your inner guidance, your guides. Let's get some more cards here. Let's see where we're going. Ooh, we have Celebrate Life, card number 43. So we have card number 6 and card number 7 here. I celebrate every day by honoring and respecting all life on Mother Earth. Okay, so yes, your spirit guides are talking to you right now. You may be getting a third eye activation, like I was saying. Look at this divine light that's pouring in, this light that's coming in, and your arms are opening up to receive this. You may be getting some purification process that's happening right now, some downloads. I see divine light pouring into you. You may be receiving insights, higher perceptions, elevating your vision of what it is that you are, how you perceive things. You're seeing, you may be noticing the patterns, understanding the patterns. Now there's a lot of information going on in these cards. There's a lot of transformation going on, and I see a lot of growth. Yeah, definitely high vibing DNA activations, a lot of wisdom coming in. You'd be a very wise being. Yeah, time for celebration. Let's see what we got. We got liberation, breaking free from a negative attachment. Yeah. I'll put that one over here. And that one's 25 as well, so we have 77. Highly spiritual. Look at this. This is the peace stuff. Yeah. Okay, so you may be someone who has just freed yourself from some karmic attachments, some karmic bondage that you've can be lifetimes of experiencing, not only for yourself but for your ancestors, something that's been in your bloodline for a really long time, and you're finally setting yourself free from these burdens, from these hardships, from these negative attachments, or just negative mindsets, these negative patterns and belief systems, maybe a way that you've seen or perceive the world around you or you yourself. And look at that, we have the hands are on fire in both of these pictures. And they're holding, this one's holding it up to the ears and being able to listen to your guides and listen to source and being directed by your intuition and your heart. Listen to your heart and be guided by the heart. No longer listening to the ego and taming the ego so that the mind can be clear and can be your servant, no longer controlling you. You are now in control of your thoughts, your own thoughts, and how you perceive things and see things. Oops, sorry, I just bumped the camera. Ooh, it's time to celebrate. Yes. Mother Earth is congratulating you. And you may be seeing lots of signs. Animals can be really speaking to you right now. The birds, frogs, insects. There's we have wolf, so the dogs, cats. You know, they could be lots of your guides. You know, and animals can be our soulmates too. So, all right, let's see what else we got. That's awesome. We have purification, water, emotional cleansing, and rejuvenation. Woohoo! I love that. Card number 5. So you're experiencing some change. You're letting things go. When we go through a lot of the transformative processes and the alchemy and transmutation and trying to transmute these negative energies, it can be very overwhelming and taxing. And after we've done a lot of the heavy work, it's always good to come back to the surface after being in the deep waters for so long and coming back up and taking a breath to breathe, to get some fresh air, to rest, to rejuvenate, because you've been doing the work. And there was something in your heart that you've just worked through, that you just cleansed out, that you just healed from. And it was a really big one, maybe one that's been with you for a really long time, like I was saying, an ancestral karmic pattern that you carried forth through you. And you chose to transform it, to heal it, and you have. And right now you are in the process of rejuvenating and standing in the shallow. Ooh, I probably need to cover her up. Let me see. Just so we don't get in trouble. But yes, you have done the cleansing and the healing process. Congratulations. Look at the lights coming in. So you're entering a new phase that's going to be very successful, very healing. We have the sun 2 times. It's a great confirmation of job well done. We have I celebrate. Congratulations. I'm so happy for you. We have letting go. Maybe I'm going to put this down here because you got a couple of these flew out when I was shuffling the cards. Yeah, you're letting go of some heavy stuff. And something that you've been carrying for a long, long time. A lot of past energies. And we have love. Yeah, something that wasn't working out. This could be loved ones. It could be family, old relationships, maybe a job, or something that you thought was going to go a certain way and it didn't. It didn't. The things that you had planned for, or the relationship that you thought was one way ended up not being that, what you wanted, what your heart desired. And then sometimes it can be very hard and very heartbreaking when we have these experiences, because we end up putting our heart in the hands of wrong people, or we give our all into a certain job and it's not fulfilling enough. The procrastination. All right, it could be something that we've been putting off for a while and finally committing to doing it. We have 8, 10, and 8. Oh yeah, definitely something that's been passed down through the generations, and it takes just one person to finally dig their feet in and say, no, it's going to stop with me. I'm no longer going to let this be a pattern that I continue to pass forward into the generations after me. And it takes a really strong soul to do that. So you can be a light worker, starseed. Most of us who are on the planet right now are starseeds, and we've come here to bring these higher vibrations of love and light to the planet, and to go into these really dark families, into these dark places where there's not a lot of love, there's not a lot of nurturing or healthy relationships, and we go in there and we take on this darkness, we take on these burdens as our own, and we start working them and transforming them and trying to understand the patterns and transmuting those patterns and learning from them so that they're not passed forward to the generations behind us, to our children. And we learn, what is a healthy relationship, and how to live from the heart space, and how to bring more love, more light, and healing into the family, so that our family isn't giving us, their pain, they're giving us their love. And yeah, I think you've done the work, and in this lifetime, this incarnation, you decided not to put it off onto generations after. You decided to go ahead and do it now. It needs to be done now. And right now, the earth is going through an ascension process, so we are all here doing the work now. Okay, yeah, that's awesome. So now is the time for you to, what is it that you dream of? It's time for you to do you now. You've done all the work, and now it's time to just be in the moment and enjoy life, and to have that. It's not like you've done the work, so now it's time to rest, it's time to play, it's time to enjoy life and enjoy that liberation that you've now made for yourself, that you've created for yourself. And it's hard when you're somebody who's used to, like, always going to battle, and okay, what do I need to work through, what needs healing, and when you finally get to that place where you've done the work, and now it's time to rest, you almost don't know how to rest, because that hasn't been your life experience. Your life experience has been, work, cleanse, purify, transmute, and doing this heavy work. And when you've gotten to the end, and it's now, it's becoming, I don't want to say easier. I just got a tone in my ear. Let's see what time it is on the clock, because this might be a message for you as well. 3:22. Look that number up. It might have specific meaning for you. Okay. Yeah, so now is the time for you to follow your dreams and do what you're passionate about, because you've created some space within, and now it's time for you to just live and enjoy life. And to even know what that means. What is that? Environmental awareness. Okay. Let's do this one. We have Shield Maiden, make plans and focus. Alright, so it's not saying to just go about and not worry about things, but at the same time, yes, because now you're living for you and not trying to do all this heavy work, but at the same time, because you've been through what you've gone through, you now know how to spot those patterns, and you can see through people. You can tell when somebody is lying, or they're not being authentic, and knowing when to shield yourself and protect yourself from those types of energies. It's not to judge them, but recognize where they are on their conscious, on their awakening, what level is their consciousness on, where they're still growing, where they need more growth. We're all on a path, and recognizing that everybody has a specific journey that they're on, and not to judge them. This is just where they are on their path at the moment. And it doesn't mean you have to be best friends with them. It just means to recognize where they're at, but protect yourself and shield yourself from those types of energies that may, be harmful and not really have your best interest, because they're not really in the mindset of, what's good for everyone and having everybody's best interest at heart. They're really more in their, they're stuck in their own pain, and so they're living from the place of I and self. And, sometimes those people, because you've experienced that, what those types of energies are like, right? They can be selfish and not really understanding that, how they make other people feel, and that they're projecting pain onto you, and it's their own mirror. All right, and to just be sure that you take care of yourself and just be aware. And let's see, we have Turtle. I am a determined person with the strength to follow through with what's best for me. I am strong, healthy, and unwavering in my body, mind, and spirit. I am comfortable and feel at home in my body. My connection with the cycles of the moon and planets is strong. Ooh. I like that for you. I am a determined person. We have the Shield Maiden. She's holding up her sword of truth. She's been to battle, but she knows her worth. And she knows who she is, and she uses her intuition as her guide. She has awareness. She can see with clarity. She has this higher perception and viewpoints of life and other people's. But using your intuition and your instincts to guide you, where your mind and your heart are in sync now. They're working together instead of one being, the mind can be very hypercritical and judgy and not listening to our heart. And now these two are working together. And knowing that you are strong, you have been to battle, you have done all the work. But now it's time to feel comfortable with who you are and the beauty that makes you you. You might have felt different, or like there was something wrong with you or you didn't belong. But there's beauty in the difference. There's beauty in our scars. Let's see what stone we have. Prasiolite. That is a green amethyst. Ooh, that connects to the heart chakra. Do you stay the course and follow through on a task until completion? Ooh, procrastination. Are you able to recognize the value of the cyclical nature of life? Do you feel at home in your skin? Hasten slowly and maintain a steady focus on your goals. Spiritual practice is just that, practice. Connect with the cycles of the moon and the planets to embrace the natural ebb and flow of living. Okay, so this relates to, the cycles. Right now, Earth is going through an ascension cycle, and so we're all feeling this. Nobody's escaping this purging and cleansing that's happening on the planet. Everybody's looking at our shadows, and they're coming up to the surface to be cleansed and purified and transmuted, and it can be very heavy, and sometimes it can be very overwhelming, and taking that time out to make sure that you heal and that you rest and work through whatever is coming up for you. But there is something that maybe a creative, whatever this dream is, something that you've wanted to do, that you maybe have been putting off doing. They're saying now is the time for you to move forward with that, to do whatever it is that you dreamed of doing, and to make plans and go ahead and get it moving forward with that. Yeah. Get some clarity on your vision. You've probably already been seeing the vision, and your mind is now connecting to your heart. So your heart is saying it's time to go ahead and do this dream and live out this dream that we've envisioned for ourselves. We have Stag. Trust and thrive. Oh, that's amazing. Here we go. Trust. All right, that you're going to be guided. That your guides are going to be speaking to you. Trust your intuition. Trust that you've done the work. Trust in yourself. That you can achieve this dream. Go with the flow. There's always a time for resting, and then there's a time for work, and when the energy is available, that is when you're called to take action, because something just appears on the path, and that is your opportunity to, okay, now is the sign. This is the moment where I need to be active. This is the opportunity I've been waiting for, and so I'm going to go ahead and I'm not going to procrastinate and put it off. I'm going to move forward, because this is what I've been asking for. I've been asking my guides, or I've been asking for signs, and the sign has appeared, and you're being told now to trust your vision, trust that the time is right for you to go ahead and move forward with the dream. Do not procrastinate any longer. We have study. Let my mind be clear and strong. Let me study well and long. So this could be, maybe you're learning a new skill. Maybe you want to do some kind of activity or creative endeavor, something that you've been wanting to do. It could be going back to school, whatever it is that requires you to get more skills, to go ahead and begin. And let my mind be clear and strong. Yes, have that focus. Focus on what it is that you want. Get clear about what your dream is. What is it that you want to achieve? And your final oracle card says, physical touch is important. For some of us, nothing is more important than a tender touch. This might include a pat on the back or giving a hug to someone who needs it. And I feel like this is you. You need to give yourself a pat on the back for everything that you've done. Maybe you've been studying, maybe you've been working hard and long. And now it's time for you to take that time to do something that you enjoy doing, that you love doing. This is 47. 11, yes. What is this dream, this envision that you have? Because it's going to be very successful. It's going to be a very fruitful path for you. Yeah, and this is, green amethyst. I love that. And we have the turtle. This is Mother Earth. This is motherly energy. So it's making sure that you love yourself and giving yourself that time, that rest, that nurturing energy, knowing that you're strong and congratulating yourself for everything that you've done. But there's something that you want. There's a dream that you have, a passion that you have, and you're being told to go ahead and dive in and begin that new journey. I'm going to ask the tarot for some information. Let's do that again. We have the Five of Cups. I will move forward when the time is right. Nice. Pay attention to the signs. You might be somebody who follows the moon cycles or the sun cycles. Right now when I'm filming this is spring. We are about a month away from the summer solstice, and usually during spring and summer is when we have the most energy, and this is where we put out a lot of our energy. Our light is shining bright, and it's the great time to begin these new projects or to dive into these new endeavors. And right now with this whole reading, it's telling you to go ahead and do it now. No more procrastinating. Go ahead and start moving forward. Now is the time. We have 10 of Wands. I love and care for myself first. Okay, so time to take care of yourself. Let go of these burdens. You may have felt like it was, you have to do this, or maybe you've taken on other people's problems and other people's, healing, or you may have had a lot on your shoulders. And it's time for you now to do what's best for you, to follow your dreams. You've done this work. You've cleansed out. You've transmuted so many of these patterns. I am successful in all I do. Look at this. Look at the bright light. And look at him. He's holding this sunflower, dandelion. I'm not sure. I think it's supposed to be a sunflower. And he's holding it close to his heart. So whatever this dream is, this thing that you're passionate about, it's time for you to grab a hold of this opportunity now and to act now. Again, and have pride in what you're doing. Look forward with optimism and excitement. Look at that, we have the Magician. Yes, I manifest perfectly what I desire. You can manifest this dream. Believe in yourself. Look how far you've come. Look at everything that you have done. I love that. So you have all the tools. You've been gathering these resources. You've been gathering this wisdom. You've been studying long and hard. You have been paying attention. You've been doing the work. Two of Pentacles, I calmly make the best possible decision. Yes, you'll know what to do. You'll know when. Trust in yourself. You'll know when to act. You'll know when to rest, when to not push. Because sometimes if we're pushing too fast, too forward, too forward, forward too soon, too fast, you will make a mistake because you're not paying attention to the signs. You can be in a hurry to rush forward and you can overlook things. So make sure that you're taking your time, that you're not overexerting yourself and pushing your energy to the extreme, because then you'll get burnout, you know, and you don't want to have that. This is something that you really want to do, something that you're passionate about, and it's going to be successful. You just stay in your balance, stay in your connecting your heart and your mind to each other and listening and being aware of the signs and the messages that you're receiving. Okay. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry if y'all hear that. I live on a farm, and so the goats are coming in from the field at the moment, and they're all walking in the yard in front of me. All right, so y'all take care. I hope this reading resonates with you, and if it does, I'd love to hear your comments below. I'd love to have you back for future readings. Y'all take care and have a blessed day. Welcome pile number 2 to your reading. Those of you who chose the green cat's eye heart, this is your reading, and your card was the journey home. Look at that. Look how free this person feels. A journey home. I love that. And it's number 7. Very spiritual message here from your heart center. Let's see what other cards we have. We have Spark of the Divine. I reignite the divine spark within me and recognize I am part of all creation. Oh, I love that. A journey home. Coming back to center. Coming back to who you truly are. We have healing. 33. Reconnecting with your true nature. Making sure these are on screen. Oh, returning to your heart space. This is your center. The center of who you are. Healing that inner child. Reconnecting to that heart space. Finding inner peace. So we have 7, 9, and 33. 33 is a master number. This is master healing. Your divine self is coming. It's coming onto earth, coming online. We have thinking of you, a loving thought, serendipity. 29. Look at that. So there's a lot of illumination coming in for you. You may have a lot of spiritual downloads, an awakening, especially with all these solar flares that we're receiving right now. The earth is going through a major upgrade, and she is shifting as well. There's a sense of freedom in your heart. You're listening to your higher self and becoming more of your higher self, becoming more enlightened. Remembering that you are the divine in physical form, and that you came here to bring that energy, to anchor that frequency here onto the planet Earth. Yeah, you're remembering that you come from the stars. We have a hole in the soul. 36. What's number 9? This is the ending. Oh. So you may have, forgotten who you are. You may have felt like you've been missing out on life, or something's been missing in your life. Maybe you lost who you were. Forgotten your purpose, forgotten your mission. Maybe you lost hope at one point. There's this longing to go home. You can be a starseed, and those thoughts of, where you come from, and a place that's not, before everything happened here on planet Earth, where all the wars took place, the galactic wars, and, there was this big battle here on planet Earth, and Earth ended up falling in her vibration as well. And those of us who can remember this taking place, we all had to we all chose to go on this journey, and we all chose to help heal Mother Earth and return her back to her rightful place in the cosmos. And it has been a really hard journey, and some of us long to return home from where we come from. And because, you know, Earth may not be your home, and there might be a part of you that doesn't quite resonate with, you know, living here on planet Earth. And at the moment, because there is so much, there's a lot of density here, there's a lot of negativity, there's a lot of greed and selfishness, and it's very hard for high vibrational beings to exist on planet Earth, because where we come from, it's a higher frequency, and we exist in places that the truth is known, and it's truth, and truth is love, it is unconditional, it knows all, it sees all, it understands, it's community minded, it is for, you know, all involved. Everything that is done is for the benefit of everyone. And when you come from those higher vibrational places and returning here to Earth, or coming to Earth, it is very heavy, and it's very slow, and it can be very hard on your body, it can be hard on your emotions, and then in your mental landscape, because you're not used to these type of frequencies that are very slow and very heavy and dense and negative. And so a part of your soul can be longing to return home from where you come from somewhere up in the stars. And right now, Earth is getting bombarded by all these solar flares, and it is hitting everybody in their heart space and giving us this upgrade to our heart chakra, so that we can heal and let go of anything that is not serving the higher purpose for the collective, for everyone, and for planet Earth. And unfortunately, because we signed contracts, we signed up to be here, and we chose to do this, because when we're up there and we're looking down on planet Earth, we feel so bad for everyone who is here, for all the souls that are incarnated and are trapped here in this planet, in this density, and for planet Earth herself, everything that she's gone through too. We're all here as a collective. Many collectives are here at the same time, helping to shift the frequencies of planet Earth and restore the balance and restore this divine blueprint that has been taken and distorted for so long. Okay, so let me see. Let's get some more cards. We have sexuality. I think I might need to cover this one up. This is our sacral chakra. It has to do with, you know, our relationships and how we see ourselves, and maybe not feeling like you're enough or that you belong. And we have, how teachable are you? Pay attention to signs. Let's see. Let me move these over and bring this one down, because these are all four from the same deck. Okay, now I see. Yes. You're healing that part of you that doesn't feel, or didn't feel like you belong, and nurturing yourself, loving yourself, bringing in that divine feminine energy where it's okay to be who you are, and to love yourself, and to express yourself in a loving, creative, sexual way, enjoying your beauty, remembering your beauty and who you are. How teachable are you? And pay attention to signs. How teachable. Okay, yeah, so you may be receiving some new insights, new perceptions, new understandings, shifting of your perceptions and the way that you are receiving signs or receiving messages. You could be getting an upgrade to your third eye chakra and connecting more with your crown. So this can be your soul star chakra and your divine blueprint, remembering who you are. And your guides are communicating with you, or if they haven't, they will be communicating with you. You might be receiving some more of your own wisdom can be waking up within you. We have this little owl here, and owls can see in the darkness, so you're able to bring that light and transmute the dark, which is what a lot of the starseeds are here doing. So that mission, and let your light guide you through the darkness that you may have perceived that are around you, and let that light illuminate the space, illuminate the path ahead. Yeah, might have been some, you're being watched, but you're also being guided by your guides, and they're trying to show you, they're directing you on a path. They're guiding you somewhere. Oh, we have beauty. Yes. Your beauty being restored, your strength, your divine feminine, this transformation of maybe how you perceived yourself and seen yourself. Okay. We do the animal first. We have, it is safe for me to feel my feelings. Feelings of anger, sorrow, and grief will pass as I release them from my body. It is easy for me to transform and transmute challenging life situations. Spiritual initiations have taught me and improved me. A new cycle offers new and happy promise. Oh, I love that. Black obsidian. Okay, that's on the other side. So we have the snake. The Kundalini rising and activating. This is the divine feminine energy is rising up within you right now. And this is, I'm seeing a sacral chakra activation as well, which is our divine feminine, and allowing yourself to feel and acknowledge your feelings, and that it's okay to feel. It's safe for you now to feel. It's safe for you to honor your true authentic self and let go of the fears, the things of not feeling worthy, of not feeling good enough, not feeling, confident in yourself, because you're beautiful, just as you are. Let's read the other side. We have, it is time to transform a challenging situation. Do you need to shed layers of emotions and disappointment? Are you completing a chapter of your life? It's time to finalize releasing that which is old and worn. Let go of the past, open your heart and mind to start anew. New opportunities are before you. Be open and embrace new beginnings. How perfect is that? Yes. So you are going through that transformation right now. Allow yourself to feel whatever it is you need to feel and release it. Know that you are divine and that is your birthright. And allow yourself to honor yourself, to love yourself, see the beauty within you, inside and out. You are as beautiful as you are created. There's no such thing as perfect, And beauty is always in the eye of the beholder. What some of us find beautiful might be ugly to someone else, but some of us see below the surface. And a lot of the times it's not always the surface that we fall in love with. It is, the heart and the soul of an individual, the person behind the eyes, behind the mask that we all wear. And black obsidian is a great stone to help cut cords, to help you release any of the past, anyone, something, or someone that, your thoughts keep going back to a time of pain or sadness or disappointment. And this crystal is very, very good if you have an arrowhead, or if you just have, you can get some of the rough pieces and everything, that if it has a little edge on it and you just want to go through your aura in a chopping manner like this and visualizing any cords. And cords are they're energy attachments, and without us even realizing it, these cords they leak energy out of our energy field, and they can be draining. And it's also ways for, like, every time you think about someone or the past or a similar situation, this repetitive memory, you create an energetic cord to that moment in time, or to that person. and you can be draining each other's energy without even realizing it. Like when you're having this argument in your head and you're constantly battling a situation, or wishing that you said this, or you're angry at someone because they did this and they treated you like this, and you're having this reliving this memory over and over again. There's a cord attachment there. And with black obsidian, this crystal can help you cut those cords to those memories. And what you want to do is you can say, I release this with love and understanding. Try to find, what were you learning from this situation? Can you make peace with this situation? Can you forgive them, forgive yourself, and release this cord? And you can use this as you're cutting away the energies like a blade, and you're going through your energetic field. You want to ground it out and ask Mother Earth to transmute this energy, and she can use it to bring more love into that energy. And black obsidian is a great crystal to use. If you don't have any black obsidian, you can always use amethyst, and you can use a point like this if you need to, and going through your energy field. Great stone. It's also good for protection too. But just know every time you have that thought, you're going to create another energy cord back again. So just being aware of that. All right, next card out, we have Elder. Move beyond ancestral patterns. This is the karmic stuff that we can be carrying around with us. Old energies, relationships that don't serve us, or thoughts of feelings like we're not good enough and not worthy to have love, or to do that thing that we're passionate about, that we don't have enough skill or talent. And everybody is a beginner at one point, and it's just continuing to improve on what it is that you're wanting to learn, and keep doing your study, keep applying your knowledge and doing it, and we learn by doing, not by some people can watch and observe, but to be honest, like, the experience is where you gain your wisdom, because it's hands-on, and you're attaining that wisdom because you're experiencing it. And we have to experience things so that the heart can record this information. And that's how we get those lessons. How you can make a choice and say, oh, I'm not doing that, because innately within you already know what would happen if you made this choice. You can always make a choice, and if I chose to do this, this would be the outcome, so I'm not going to do that to somebody. And because in a past life you've probably have done that, and you already know what the consequences of that is, and so you don't want to attain that karma and bringing that forward. You make the better choice and choose not to make that choice. Therefore you're not accumulating that karma anymore. So that information gets recorded in our heart. And in order for us to not to have these karmic experiences, we have to go through them so that the heart records the information, and you no longer have to keep repeating it over and over again, because you made the right choice. And then making the right choice means that you've learned the lesson. I'm going to set him over here. We have Arrow. Surround yourself with protective energy. Yes, that's this black obsidian I was talking about. If you don't have any black obsidian, I suggest get some. If not, you can have you can use black tourmaline too. That's a great protection stone, and it helps cleanse away negative energy. But you also want to shield yourself when you're around negative people, when you're around people who want to make you feel like you're less than. You can visualize this bright white light surrounding your aura, and ask for only your energies are allowed into your energetic field. All other energies are, reflected off or grounded into Mother Earth. You can also visualize little spiky things going around your aura, like a little porcupine surrounding you. And this will also disperse negative energies and shatter them so that they don't collect into your energy field. Typically throughout the day, if you're not engaging in your energy field and claiming your sovereignty over your vehicle by surrounding yourself with protection and white light, anytime you pass another person, a stranger, your family, your fields are interacting with one another. They're like magnetic fields, and there's an energy exchange every time you pass by somebody else, you know, and our fields extend about 6 inches away from our body, or about 6 feet away from our body. So you don't have to be extremely close to interact with other people's energy fields. So if you're not aware that you haven't engaged your protection around you, you're going to be picking up debris from all kinds of people. And when you get home in the afternoons or in the evenings, sometimes you can feel drained and, you know, not even know why. And this can be a definite reason because you've been around a lot of people and everybody's energy's mixing up with each other's. And right now, a lot of people are under a lot of stress and there's a lot of chaos in society right now. So just be aware to protect yourself. I'm going to cover her up. And to shield yourself. And you can do simple things like, you know, please surround me. I ask my higher self, my guides, guardians, and even Archangel Michael, because he's very good at surrounding us with protection, to surround me with ultimate sacred space, providing a field of bright white light where only my energy is allowed in, and only energies that I allow in are allowed into my energy field. And so it is. And just saying it out loud, you can even think it, you know, visualize, all those things like that can help you throughout the day just to protect yourself so that you're not engaging with these lower vibrational frequencies or people trying to take your energy and have your focus going elsewhere other than what it is that you're trying to focus on and create for yourself. Okay, we have the Hunter. Track down your fears and desires. Yes, the Hunter is somebody who goes after their fears. They don't let their fears take a hold of them. They actually seek out their fears and try to understand them and learn, why is this there? What are you teaching me? What do I need to learn from you? Because I want to go here and this is preventing me. What is it that I'm most worried about that is preventing me? Because I'm the one who's in charge. I'm a co-creator. And this is what I want to create for myself. And what is this fear that I have here? And what is this fear preventing me from acting on that and achieving my desires? So it's facing the shadow, facing the dark, and looking at it in the face and trying to understand it. And try to see the, you know, your darkness and your fears as messengers. They're coming to bring you wisdom or tools that you haven't gathered yet from, you know, or they're bringing you information. There's data to collect here. What is it that you need to look at? Because there's more information, there's more truth to be found in this situation. And a lot of our pain, there's so much lesson in our pain. Our pain is our biggest teacher. And not to be afraid of it is, because a lot of the times it is hard, you know, when you've gone through things that are very painful, it's hard to look at those memories and go through the past again. But there's so much to be gained from doing so. You know, you just have to have the courage to face it and try to learn what you can. And each time you go back, you know, healing isn't linear, it's cyclical. And sometimes you may think that you have healed from something, but, you know, it takes many times of reobserving this memory. And you gather more information. And, you know, and each time you do it, try to shift your perception to a more loving perception, a higher perception. And each time you do that, you evolve and you spiral out. And if you can see things as you're in school, you're in class, and you're trying to learn, and maybe you didn't get like an A on the test. And so this is one that you can keep going back to, and you can keep getting like extra credit. And each time you do so, you elevate that grade and until eventually you pass that class, and you no longer have to re-experience that memory, that trigger, that pain again, because you finally have gotten all the tools, all the lessons, everything out of this situation that you can possibly gain, and it's no longer going to come up for you anymore. You will no longer have this emotional reaction. And that's how you know when you have healed something, because you don't have this emotional response to the situation anymore. You're able to see things with clarity and with this open heart of understanding. And that's how you'll know that you have become, that you've healed from that situation. And we have courage, yes. By shining brave and true and bright, my courage now returns this night. It takes a lot of courage to face your pain, you know, and it's somebody who is, you know, an old soul, somebody who's very old and wise, who's able to do that. And it's not easy, and it's always good to have friends to support you, and other people who are like-minded to help you go through these things and remind you of your strength and your power, that you can do this and you can achieve it, and that you are loved. Okay, another message from your heart. Back to what you love. Your current situation is giving you an opportunity to reevaluate what you want. Yeah, see this light in the path ahead. You're going into a new beginning. There's a new beginning for you. Your heart says that you are returning back to your heart space. You've healed a lot. This is a lot of stuff that you've gone through. And there's a lot of transformations. You've been transforming. You've been doing the work. You've been going into the shadow. You've been learning. You've been healing. And now you're coming back to that peace, to your center, to your divinity, healing that inner child and remembering that you are loved, that the divine sees you, the divine has been guiding you, and they're calling you forward to begin a new journey, one that isn't filled with all this pain and all this darkness. It's going to be filled with all this light. There's going to be so much color. There's going to be so much peace and bliss and happiness. And I'm so excited for you, pile number 3. What a beautiful message from your heart. All right, let me get some tarot real quick. Pile number 3, please. Message for pile number 3. All right, 2 cards flew over here. We have 9 of Wands. I'm strong for as long as I need to be strong. Yes, it's been hard. It has been a long journey. But you don't have to worry. Love is coming in for you. We have the Moon. My intuition guides me to make the right decisions. Yes. Listen to your intuition. Go with the flow. Honor your feelings. Accept things as they are, as they were. Accept people for who they are and recognize that this is where they are on their journey. A lot of people are not very conscious of what they're doing and how they make other people feel. A lot of people just project pain onto one another, and sometimes they want to, they will accuse you of making them feel that way, but it's their own fears, and you can be a mirror that reflects their pain back onto them. And because your light is so bright, and people like to, unfortunately, you can be the person who's, projecting love and trying to give love, and because you don't want to inflict pain, and they unknowingly are inflicting their pain onto you and forcing their pain onto you. And that's just people who are unconscious. We have Queen of Wands. I am naturally creative. Yes. So this relates back to your solar plexus. So what is it that you want to create for yourself? Having that confidence in who you are, and that you can create this new beginning, and that the light is going to come in and shining the light on your awareness. Like, what is it that you want to learn? What is it that you want to study? Begin, have faith in yourself that you can achieve it. You're very creative. Get inspired. Use your intuition to guide you. We have 4 of Pentacles. I trust I'm always safe and protected. You are always safe and protected. You're going to find that stability. You're going to find solid ground where you don't have to always worry about having to do all this work and feel alone. We have Page of Wands. I am always open to good news. All right. Good news is on the way. This new beginning is going to bring you good news. There's a surprise coming in for you, something that's unexpected. Be open to receiving this. Stay in your flow. We have 3 of Wands. I have the energy I need to realize my goals. Yes. You do. Inspiration's going to come in. You're going to be filled with so much light, so much love. You're going to be feeling it. You're going to be seeing it. Yes. Pile number 2. Your heart wants you to know how proud it is of you. Honoring yourself, being true to who you are. Honor that you are strong. You've made the right choice. You've gotten to where you are because you you did the work, you honored who you are, you stayed true to who you are, you remained your authentic self, let go of anyone and anything that's no longer serving you. The past, let the past be the past. Move forward, focus on moving forward, focus on your desires, your dreams, what it is that you want to create. Something new is coming in for you. There's a surprise. Spirit wants you to know that. All right, pile number 2. If this reading resonates, I'd love for you to come back and visit the Oasis Healing Temple. Please like, share, and subscribe. And I'd love to hear more. If you'd like to leave a comment, I would love to read it. Y'all have a blessed day, and I look forward to seeing you again. Take care. Welcome, pile number 3. Those of you who chose the Ruby Rose Aura Quartz Heart, I'll put that up here. And your card was Dancing with the Sun. It's so funny, a lot of my readings are talking about the sun, and there's a lot of solar flares that are coming in, so we're all being activated and upgraded by the sun and the sun's energies. Sometimes it could be a lot, but it's helping us to cleanse and purify our energies. All right, let's see what messages we have for you. We have Fire Elemental. I ignite the fire within me that connects me to the divine. Okay, so there's a lot of transformation taking place for you, a lot of change, a lot of shifts. I see a new beginning. We have Moon Goddess. So we have the sun and the moon. I am in harmonious flow with the moon's energy in all phases of life. Yes, this is a new phase, a new beginning. What else we have? Flame tree. Look at all this fire. The start of something new. Ooh, so there's a new passion for you. This could be a love reading. This might not resonate for everybody, so take what does resonate for you. With all of my readings, there's messages for different people. This is it's a collective reading, so not every message is going to resonate for you. So just take what does. But yeah, this could be a love relationship, a passion that's reigniting, and a new beginning. Yes, I love it. See how these two trees are embracing, so this can be very passionate. I'll put this heart up here. Alright, let's see. What else do we have? We have Amethyst, transformation, certainty, and confidence. Okay, so this new beginning, this relationship, this love, whatever this transformation is that's happening, you could be very passionate. It could be even starting a new job, a new career, a new creative task. It could be retiring even, or even just you connecting to your higher self, your divine self, and being safe knowing that you can feel safe being who you are in your authentic self and shining your light, because the world needs your light right now. Those of you who resonate as starseeds, I get a lot of starseeds on my channel. I myself am a starseed, so I love that you're all here with me. There's a lot of illumination taking place, a lot of new beginnings. We have this connection with divine masculine and divine feminine right now. So those of you who might not be, this might not be the love reading for you, but this could be within you are connecting to your divine masculine and your divine feminine, and they're coming into balance and harmony. And that Kundalini rising, they could have met each other. The snake travels up the chakras and they meet in the mind, and then they travel back into the heart. So, and when they come into the heart, that is where this unification takes place and this healing takes place, is in our heart space. So you definitely can be receiving, I need to cover her up, upgrades in your heart chakra, and that diamond white light that's coming in. Yeah, your Merkaba activation, which is a vehicle that we travel in when we're sleeping. Helps you connect to your higher self. We have beauty, yes. Kundalini is here. We have the snake coming in. Standing in the truth, speaking your truth, honoring your beauty, honoring your feelings, honoring how you feel, how you see. Those of you who are getting into this this love reading and this love relationship, you're being told that this is safe, and to honor yourself, and that it's okay to, you know, it's okay to be loved and to feel worthy of being loved. Sorry, I had to take a sip. All this fire is making me thirsty. Okay, what else we have? Alchemy. Number 7. Yeah. This transformation that's taking place, and a couple of them are, let's see, she's touching her heart and she is touching her heart. There's this flame that is in your heart that is igniting, and you know, there may be some things that you have transformed, that you've been healing from, that you've been overcoming any hardships, and doing that alchemy work, or you're transforming the heavy, dark, negative energies, the pain and the sadness and rejection, and turning it into, you know, love and acceptance and worth, and the self-worth, self-love, honoring yourself first, and treating yourself with that respect and with that love that you would love to receive from another that you're in a relationship with. And a lot of times we don't realize that when we honor ourselves and we stay true to who we are, we attract people who want to pour into us those same types of energies. Whereas if you allow people to treat you poorly, and because you love them, or you're worried about being alone, and you tolerate them treating you poorly, then they've learned that you'll tolerate this type of energy and this type of relationship, and you in a sense betray yourself, and you put yourself down, and you put your feelings aside out of your love for someone else, maybe because you're in fear that you won't have, and so you betray yourself. And you start attracting people who betray you. You start attracting people who don't see your worth, because you're not holding yourself to this standard of being worthy. And it's not to say to put yourself on this huge pedestal where, you know, people can't attain your love. It is to put yourself in a place where I deserve respect, and I deserve somebody that if I was to tell them that this hurt my feelings, you know, let's work on something, or, you know, I don't like this, let's find a compromise. You know, you want a relationship that's balanced and respectful and honors you, and you honor them, because it shouldn't be one side or the other. It should be a balance and a compromise where we're working together to stay together. We're not trying to find problems and create issues and hold resentment, where one person has all the control and you're staying in this relationship just because you don't want to be alone. And that means that you don't see yourself as worthy enough to putting this effort in for yourself, and then other people won't do it either. So, but you have done the work, and you're now holding yourself to this place of honor and love and worthiness, and deserving that. All right, we have new opportunities. Yes. So an opportunity is coming in, and this can be an opportunity for love. It can be an opportunity for these new beginnings, this new path that's ahead. Those of you who are the star seeds on my channel and everything, there's this new earth. We're all helping to create this new earth, and you are part of the collective who is helping anchoring in this higher love, this unconditional love, this 5D energy, where it's unconditional, where we're community minded, where we're here to help the planet, we're here to raise the frequencies, we're here to kick out all that greed and selfishness and those lower vibrations. And your guides are working with you. Okay, so this one's a dual card here. I like to read the animal first. So we have rabbit. I pause and reflect on the patterns revealed to me. Different perspectives give me insight and understanding. It is easy for me to give birth to new ideas. My creative endeavors come to fruition. I find balance with the cycles of life. I love that. So, rabbits are very quick. They're very smart and they're very fertile creatures. And you're going to have many ideas that are coming in. Lots of new beginnings, lots of opportunities. Stay in balance. So we have balance twice. So yeah, you always want to make sure that you're balanced in your masculine and feminine energies, which is hard to do. I'm still learning those myself and navigating this area because I'm the type who's a workaholic, and that's just because I was raised that way, Generation X. But I'm on the cusp of like the millennials. I'm right there in the center of both. I'm at the end of the Generation X and the very beginning of the millennials. But the way I was raised was very independent, and we had to grow up pretty quick. And so unfortunately, I've been raised with the programs of we have to work for everything, and it's hard for me to take breaks or to rest or to pause and be open to receiving and realizing that everything doesn't always have to be so hard. It doesn't have to be hard to have success. And that's where my masculine and feminine have gotten out of balance, because I just believe that I have to work so hard to achieve everything in my life. And when I realized that I was doing that, I was so hard on myself that I was pushing myself to the point where I was getting burnout, and this is that masculine energy. There's so much fire and so much masculine energy to do, to work, to consume, to do, and I had a really hard time tapping into my feminine energies of just receiving and resting and healing, or even playing and enjoying. Like it was always a goal after goal after a goal after goal. I'd climb this mountain, I'd reach the top, and I'd move on to the next mountain. All right, what's the next one? What's the next one? And just kept plowing through all these burdens, all these mountains, and all this work, and just when's the end, and not taking the time out to enjoy the view. When I'd reach the top of the mountain, I'd have a hard time just enjoying that I accomplished this goal, and giving myself that pat on the back. You did this, you achieved it, good job. All right, let's take a break, let's enjoy that I did this before moving on to the next journey. And I know a lot of us were raised, unfortunately, in those society, in that program of work to achieve everything, and a lot of our society is still stuck in that program. So it has been hard to break out of that matrix, so to say, and create it for myself. And it is something that I've been doing for over a year now, and it makes me feel so much better, because I'm not leaving myself behind. I'm taking some time out to enjoy, to dance, to laugh, to enjoy everything that I've achieved so far. And I make time for myself now. And I schedule it in my day no matter what. I always make sure I have a few hours where I do what makes me feel good. And it's not for anybody else, it's just for me. So I encourage you all to make sure that you're doing that somewhere in your life. Weekly, if not daily. Make sure that you make yourself a priority and create those opportunities for yourself. Alright, the stone on the back says Botswana agate. Do you see things from a different angle and observe what others may not notice? Are you fertile with great ideas? Is it time to observe your surroundings with alertness and focus? Be aware of the cycles of life. Notice changes with the moon cycles. The movement of things around you does affect you, so be aware of all that is going on. Align yourself with the cyclical energy of life. So yes, everything moves in cycles. Like I was saying, healing is not linear, it is cyclical. So things do come back around, they always do. And just observe things and shift your perspective on how you're seeing things and elevate that perception. Anytime you can, and that is what I mean. Like it's sad because sometimes like I'm like, all right, what is the work that I have to do? What is the work? And I'm always looking for the work, and it's hard to go, just to enjoy life, you know. So please don't be like me and make that time to just enjoy life. We have wait for important information. Yes, take some time out to connect and to tap in and to receive these downloads, because when we're rushing so far ahead, we can sometimes miss signals, we can miss information, we miss out on, seeing certain things and experiencing certain things, or just taking the time to gather what do I need to let go of because this doesn't need to come forward on this next journey. What tools can I put down and leave here, because I don't need to bring them with me on this next mountain that I'm about to climb. I figured out what I need and what I don't need and what can come forward. And when we take time to rest, in that rest, we receive information, we can reprocess. Okay, what did I learn from this experience? All right, what should I do better this time? What should I not do this time? Things like that. So take time out to pause, be open to receiving, listening to spirit. There's some information that's going to be coming in for you. We have guardian angel, you're not alone. Yes, so your spirit guides want to talk to you about something. You're going to be receiving some kind of information. This could be from the angels if you connect to the angels in this angelic realm. You yourself could be an angel. We have night, be brave and honest. Yes. Stand in your truth. Be brave, be honest. Those of you who are coming into these new relationships, be who you are. Be brave to speak from your heart, to honor your heart. To let people know, it's hard to be vulnerable. I know, because in the past, when people hurt you and betray you, it's hard to open your heart and let new people in. Believe me, I've been there. And what your heart wants you to know is that you're wiser this time. You're more aware this time. You've healed from that. And when you go through these experiences, it's recorded in the heart chakra. So you know what the outcome is for choosing that same pattern, from choosing that same person who, they talk to you the same red flags. You've heard this before. You've heard these excuses. You've heard these apologies. You've seen what it looks like. So now you're more aware. You have that perception. You have that experience. So it's up to you to keep choosing that same player, that same person that keeps showing up in the story over and over again. Or you can choose differently and recognize that I know this is a pattern, and this isn't one that I want to repeat anymore. And so just be honest, confront the situation, stand in your truth, stand in your worth. All right, we have Spirit Fox, trust your talents in changing times. Trust yourself. Look at that, your guides are with you. Know that you're protected. Those of you who have this new opportunity coming in, trust that you are the one for the job. You are more than capable of handling the situation. You have enough skills. You are the one. You're the perfect person. So when this opportunity comes in, know that it is right, that the things have aligned for you to be where you are. Now is the time. Now is when everything's going to come in for you. This is the moment. We have romance. Romance is a sacred power. Let it come to me this hour. Yes. And those of you, you could be meeting with your soul tribe. It doesn't necessarily have to be this romantic relationship. It can be a circle of friends, people who are like you, who see things the same way that you see them, whose heart is just like your heart. Just be open to these experiences, to meeting these new people, because more people are waking up. All these solar flares that are coming in, more people are being aware of the shadow, what's been going on behind the scenes. The illusion is shattering, and everybody is becoming wise to the lies now. Everybody is seeing where a lot of us who've been exposing what's been going on behind the curtain, that we've all been, you know, it's been truth, and that they've all been blind to it. They've all closed their eyes. There's no denying it anymore. All right, last oracle card we have: do something for someone else. Give your attention to someone else. Oh, look at that. That's so sweet. Yes, time to move on, time to move forward, time to focus on something new, someone new, this new beginning, this talent that you have. Be gentle with yourself, be gentle with others, be open to meeting someone new, be open to having friendships, more like-minded people. Yes, this is a 5 and a 5, so it's 55. Got a lot of change coming in, lots of shifts, lots of transformation. You're never alone. That's something I do want to address here. Sometimes when we've been going through the past and we, the path, or in the past, you may have felt this way. That maybe you are, you know, nobody else thinks like me, nobody else sees things the way that I see them, and, you know, I don't understand how people can treat people like this, and, you know, it can be lonely sometimes in those journeys. But in this time that you felt that way, your guides are always there with you, you know, and this is how you get to learn who you are, because take this time when you're alone to understand who you are, what you like, what you don't like, what your needs are, what are your emotional needs, what are your mental needs, your physical needs, all that stuff. It's a learning phase. It is a spiritual journey. And, you know, when think of being alone as being one with all, because all of nature is around us all the time. The animal kingdom, the nature kingdom, the plant kingdom, the mineral kingdom, you know, your guides and the unseen worlds, you know, we're all one. And so when you're on that solo journey, this is where you're receiving the most connection. Versus when you're in relationships with lots of people, it's hard to have that silence and that one-on-one connection, you know? So see things from a different perspective and be open to shifting how you see things. All right, let me get some messages from the tarot real quick, and then we'll end your reading. All right, we have the Fool. I am guided and protected on my life journey. Yes. New beginning. Be optimistic on this new beginning. You might not have all the information, but, you know, be optimistic that everything's going to work out. I dedicate myself to what I believe in. 8 of Pentacles. Yes. All this hard work, all the skills that you have, they're going to pay off. There's a reason for everything. And sometimes, you know, we're not meant to know what it is yet, but looking back, sometimes hindsight, you get that understanding. The Hierophant, I am ready to love and learn. Yes, you may be receiving a teacher or a guide that's coming in to offer you more information. You yourself could be a guide. Everything that you've gone through yourself, you're here to teach other people how you overcame it and how they can do it too, giving them some inspiration or some insight into how to shift your perceptions and how to alchemize and bring healing into the shadows, or how to heal from having, you know, toxic relationships even. All right, let's see if we can get one more card, please. Yes, you have been learning, you've been overcoming. This is a lot. We have the Knight of Wands. I make decisions without pressure. Yep, take your time before choosing to jump ahead. Make sure that you've thought everything out, but don't procrastinate. Don't wait too long so that the opportunity doesn't pass you by. 3 of Pentacles. When I show my work, others give support. Yeah. Okay. You will be supported. Whatever it is that you're wanting to do, that you're dedicating yourself, this new beginning or this new relationship, you're going to be supported. You will find stability. What is this we have? I take time I need to rediscover my vitality. This is no more draining, no more energy draining. Oh, I love that. I see the truth in this ending. Yes, it's the end of hardship. It's the end of all that pain, the end of the struggle, the end of being alone. I'm so happy for you, pile number 3. I hope this reading resonates with you. I'd love to have you back in the Oasis Healing Temple. If there's any comments that you'd like to leave, I would love to hear from you, and I'd love to have you back. Y'all take care. Have a very blessed day, and I will see you again.